At long last, the ceiling fans in my new house. What's up? Today we have, as I just said, the ceiling fans in my new place. So last time, at the old house, I had 5 fans at the most. That was whenever I had something on the test mount, which was most of the time. In this house, I have 11 ceiling fans installed, and all but one are fans from my collection, of course. So, we start off in my little brother's room. Same exact fan as the old place, the 2004 Casablanca Ventura 2 in polished brass. However, because this room is a bit smaller than his other room, and I wanted to change things up, I actually used the original walnut 17-inch blades on this thing to make it a 42-inch fan. I gave him an option of a different light kit, but he still wanted the K4BR, so that's what we have here. He kind of sees it as his fan since it was, in fact, made when he was born. Not exactly the day of, I don't think, but it's from the same year. So, it does kind of make sense to have it his room, as if we installed it whenever he was born, but we didn't, of course. And since he always leaves it on high, I'm going to revert it back to high as I move out of the room. But this is still a great performer for his room, since all 42-inch Casablancas and 36-inch absolutely haul. Completely insane air movement from this, so it totally works for the room, no big deal. There is no subtraction of air movement. I don't even know what I was going to say. So yeah, I finally got a fan in here. I put a brace up. And I did the same for my bedroom, which we're going to go to now. In my bedroom, I have the 2007 maybe or so to 2010, I guess, Emerson Premium in Summer White. That's what I installed in here. When I was putting up the brace, I guess those little feet that keep it spaced off of the drywall enough to have the box flush, that must have fallen over on one side, so unfortunately for the time being it looks like that. It's not about to fall. I'm gonna adjust that and fix that later, but I've just been too busy. So I put Philips Hue in this uplight, as you can see, and you'll see in the video I'm gonna upload of this fan eventually. I just kind of have an order, but I'm gonna put this as a priority to everything else just because I want to get this out finally. So that's what's in here. I put 4 blades on it because I prefer it. It's on a Craftmade UCI 2000 remote that only controls the fan. The light is not even wired. There possibly might be an addition of a light kit, but I really don't think so. I kind of like not having one because this also hangs a bit lower than some of the other fans in the house due to the downrod. But yeah, so that's what I've been using it on. It looks great. It works great in here. I think it's actually just a little bit too big for the room probably still, but that's totally fine. Also, as you saw in the background, I have a Casablanca neon sign now, so that's pretty awesome. And of course I still do have the blue and brown galaxies in here. I just don't ever use them anymore. They're just kind of sitting there as a decoration. But yeah, so another thing that I've never done before, well, I've done those, but this house is a home to many firsts for ceiling fan installs. So we'll start with the first, if you will. The laundry room has a fan. This is a 2003 Craftmade Max Air in antique white. I got this from Marketplace. It was apparently installed in a hallway before, and it came with everything you see here minus the glass. It came with different glass, but I like these. They're from my Sandstone White CXL. Craftmade actually still sells this glass, and I bought a set to have another one. But that's what's in the laundry room. I put this in because that piece of junk never did much, and there's no ventilation in here. Like, nothing to get the humidity out. The small AC vent doesn't really do too much, and there's no actual fart vent, if you will, bathroom vent, whatever, because normally laundry rooms have those to kind of keep the humidity out, but nope, not this one. So this kind of acts as the humidity pusher. It always runs on high because, and I try to encourage my dad to just turn the light off by the pull chain instead of instead of the light switch. That way the fan stays on. And this thing moves a crap load of air. The video of this will come out pretty soon as well. If I might have deleted by accident these before putting them on my computer, so I might need to refilm these videos again. I don't know. But yeah, so that's that. Another first is a living room ceiling fan. Now I already filmed this with my iPhone a while ago, so y'all know about this one. But it does have different blades now. I actually put on light oak blades, or yeah, they're light oak, from one of my 88 Delta 2s. So this is the 89 Four Seasons that was in my bedroom, my old house. I'm probably going to replace this, but I just have been so busy that I haven't done anything with it. You'll see in a minute why I kind of want to replace this. There's a bit of redundancy in the installs at the moment. So, dining room fan, we have one of those. It's a 1993 or 4 craft made decorative in chrome with mirror blades, so the cocaine fan or the porn fan, whatever. This thing is absolutely amazing and one of my favorite fans I have. Stop. Oh, did I accidentally? No. That is exactly why I don't like having anything else on here. The box is sturdy. It's a plastic box, but it just is, it sways. It's really annoying. So this thing, I'm not a fan of how it wobbles a little bit. But there's the fob I got. It's a later early 2000s fob. Just didn't come with one. But there it is. Well, it's off. And it wobbles way worse with 5 blades. That's actually part of the reason why it has 4. Although I do like decoratives with 4. But in this instance I probably would have done 5 because more mirror blades. But this box is plastic, as I mentioned, because I'm not planning on living here that long, so I don't want to replace a box in a rental house that is already there, because that's just going to be really annoying. Often they nail these plastic box braces in place, so no thanks. Anyway, the kitchen also has 2 Four Seasons, but these are the low ceiling series version. This is another first. I've never done this. First dual install as well. So they're both white and polished brass, both from 1984, blah blah blah. One is Slumber Quiet, the back one, and one is converted to 3-speed. I have 3 of these actually, but the other Slumber Quiet one failed while I was installing it. I didn't even put the blades on yet. I just powered it up. All the sparks. So, no more. And outside, I'm not going to actually go outside, but I have the 99 Estrada outside. Sorry that the sliding glass door is kind of scratched up and dirty. But I put a fan out here. There was nothing there before. I did all the wiring and stuff. But I wanted a fan out there because that back porch is so perfect. It's really a side porch, but yeah. Alright, and here's the only fan that... The only fan that I have not touched is in my dad's room. This is the original fan that came with the house after the landlord bought it and flipped it. This is the 2020 Hampton Bay Glendale. Ooh, so great. Woohoo, and brushed nickel with rosewood-ish blades. The living room also had one of these, but I couldn't stand the lack of air movement. But my dad hasn't complained about this, so I'm probably never going to replace it, actually. Just because, like I said, I don't plan on living here too long, so why would I bother tampering with that, you know? It's kind of pointless. It's one more thing I have to store in a different place and then reinstall. And in the garage, we have 2 fans this time. One is permanent, well, for the time I live here anyway, this Crompton Greaves. And the other one is whatever I just happen to have on the test mount, which is a 2001 Casablanca Panama 2 in oil rub bronze, the very first year they ever offered this finish. Very cool. So this video, this is obviously the last fan testing video I've made, is that right there. So that'll be up hopefully soon. I have a lot of other things I'm trying to pump out right now. But yeah. And here we go with this. This is a Crompton Greaves High Breeze 36-inch version. And I do have it on a remote, as you can see. Had to use the Antica mounting because I needed a little bit more clearance than what the regular stock down rod comes with. And yeah, that's pretty much all I could find that would fit it and allow me to at least install the lower canopy to cover up the yoke and everything. This thing is an absolute powerhouse on high, as you can imagine. And the sole purposes of this fan is to cool down the garage when I'm working on the test mount or the storage stuff I have in here, whatever. And to just have another fan in this part whenever there's something on the test mount. It's double cooling, and it works pretty well. I've used this quite a lot since I've installed it. And due to the fact that it plugs in all the way over there behind those boxes, I didn't want to wire in any kind of inline switch, so the remote was really the only option. And I know it's not pretty, but it works. It's on a Hunter remote. One of these. I had it for probably 6 years now, and I finally got around to using it on something. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the ceiling fans in my new house. Definitely really happy with everything I've put up though. I can't really choose a favorite install, but it probably would be, the possibility is a 4-way tie between the Maxxair, the Decorative, the Twin Four Seasons, and the Strata, because all those are like really great. I really love them. I mean, the Premium looks awesome too, in my room especially, with the uplight and everything. But I think the Decorative being kind of a showpiece when you walk in the house is pretty cool, and then the double Four Seasons is just freaking epic. And the way that the Strata fits in with the cedar wood is just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you for watching. And for the first time in a long time, this video would be uploaded the exact same day that I filmed it. Because I'm tired of holding back. I had one other video that I made like this, but it didn't include any garage fans, so I kind of wanted to make another one anyway. One that had a little bit less stuff, and perfect timing. Thanks for watching.